Prophet Yunus, son of Matta, from the descendants of Benjamin, the brother of Prophet Yusuf, was sent by Allah to the people of Nineveh, which is now in Iraq. They were a people who associated partners with Allah and worshipped idols. Yunus called them to worship Allah, but they rejected him. He spent many years calling them, and it was said that he continued his call for 33 years, yet only 2 men believed in him. Yunus became despairing and left his people without Allah's permission. He told them to wait for Allah's punishment after 3 days. On the morning of Yunus's departure, signs of punishment began to appear. Black clouds filled the sky, smoke came from the clouds, and the village turned black. They realized that the punishment was coming. They rushed to look for Yunus but could not find him because he had left them. Then an old man sent by Allah came to them and guided them to the path of repentance. All of them, young and old, gathered, wore rough woolen garments, and covered their heads with ashes in humility before Allah. They prayed to Allah to forgive them and accept their repentance. Allah forgave them, and they became believers in His sight. But Yunus did not witness his people's belief because he had already left them. When Yunus departed, he went to the seashore and found people aboard a ship preparing to sail. He asked to join them. They saw righteousness and piety in him, so they took him with them. While sailing in the middle of the sea one day, strong winds came, the sea became turbulent, and waves rose high. The people on the ship said there must be a sinner among them. They wondered who it could be and drew lots to determine who should be thrown overboard. The lot fell on Prophet Yunus. They saw goodness in him and refused to throw him overboard. They drew lots again, and it fell on Yunus again. They still refused. On the third draw, it again fell on him. This time, Yunus decided to throw himself into the sea, certain that Allah would save him from drowning and destruction. When Yunus threw himself into the sea, the storm calmed. He was sure that Allah would save him. A great fish swallowed him. Allah had commanded the fish to swallow him without breaking his bones or eating him, as a test for leaving his people without Allah's permission. Yunus remained in the darkness of the fish's belly, the sea, and the night. Inside the fish, he heard strange sounds he did not understand. Allah revealed to him that these were the sounds of all sea creatures glorifying him. So Yunus began to glorify Allah. He kept glorifying Allah during his stay in the fish's belly, seeking His forgiveness and saying, "There is no God but you. Glory be to you. I was indeed among the wrongdoers." Allah responded to him and commanded the fish to throw Yunus onto the seashore. Had Yunus not glorified Allah, he would have remained in the fish's belly until the day of judgment. When Yunus came out of the fish's belly, he was naked, weak, and unable to bear sunlight because of his time inside the fish. Allah caused a gourd tree to grow, a tree with large leaves and ample shade, to protect him from the sun and insects, as his body could not endure them. Yunus began to eat from the tree. Allah sent him an arwiyah, a female mountain goat, that came to him day and night, so he could drink her milk until he became strong and regained his health. Allah showed him great mercy. When he regained his strength, he returned to his people to call them to Allah. He found them believers in Allah. Their condition had changed from how he had left them. They were waiting for Yunus to return to teach them their religion and follow him.